What is up, guys? My name is Tyler, or Ruzy, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to start off this video by putting the Civic right in the garage, and that is because it's got to sit for a little bit before we do this install. It was going to be an unboxing and the install, but I already unboxed it because I am antsy to do this one. So let's get it in the garage first, and then I'll explain what we're doing. Alright, so we got the Civic in the garage. You guys probably thought I was going to back it in by the camera angle, haha. But there's a few things, I got grease on my hand from the hood. There's a few things we got to know about this install. First of all, you got to do this cold. The car's got to be cold. Once I show you guys the part, which is also in the title, you will understand you got to do it cold though. If you're doing something like me, like you're just cold starting the car, taking it from the driveway, putting it in the garage, still give it about 15 to 20 minutes to relieve the pressure in the cooling system. Because you don't want that line to be spraying coolant all over. So that kind of brings us into what we're doing today. We have two boxes. We got this, and we have a slightly bigger box, which will be this, or this, I should say. So this, well, let's start with the small one first. So the small one is the battery strap from PRL. I got the red one, obviously, matches my oil cap. I saw some websites say this doesn't fit my car, but other website says it does fit my car, so we're gonna see which one's true. And then obviously the bigger box, if you guys don't know, this is the replacement coolant overflow tank. So let me show you guys how to assemble this. Alright, so regardless of how you get it, whether you get it in red or black, it's going to come out of the box looking like so. So the other part is you're going to have the actual neck. This is for the line. This goes from the radiator to the tank. It goes right there, as you guys saw. So you're going to take this little red cap and you're just going to twist it off. And then after, there's going to be an O-ring on it. It should be on already, considering mine was, but if for some reason yours is not, put it on, obviously. So you're going to twist this on. Just do hand tight, and then after you can take a actual wrench and tighten it. That's how I'm going to do it. But yeah, so hand tight, and then I'll just take a wrench and just crank it till it's tight. And then, obviously, this is where the other end of the hose goes. So, basically, we're going to take, it's got a sight glass on it, but first thing you should always do, that sounds brutal, is I'm going to take a flashlight, but you always want to check out the inside of this, make sure it's clean, make sure there's no debris floating around. You never know what could happen, but it really shouldn't have debris, but always double check. It's always good. So I'm going to leave the coolant tank in the house for now. But we're going to go install the battery strap, and that is because I did take my car to get coffee this morning. Due to it being 11 degrees with a wind chill of 8 degrees, or it feels like 8, I think. So it's 15 degrees, feels like 12 now, so it's warmed up. But it felt like 8 degrees earlier. The car will probably cool down pretty quick. Just moving it from the garage into the, or from the driveway into the garage, it was at 92. It was at about 178 when I parked it, so we're going to let it go for a little bit longer. I have a K-tuner, so obviously I have engine coolant temperature. Sorry, that's my washing machine you guys are hearing. Obviously I have engine coolant temps, and yeah. So I feel like the biggest thing I lose at car shows is interior and engine bay. The only thing I had done was my PRL intake. Now I have the RB6 downpipe, which burbles a little bit more now because we adjusted it just a hair. So it only burbles on decel in a certain RPM range, which is really nice. But so I have the RB6 downpipe, the PRL oil cap, the Megan Racing strut bar. Obviously, I said the intake already, and I think that's it. I also removed the engine cover. I'm going to be getting a 2021 FK8, so Civic Type R oil dipstick because it's in black instead of orange. And then this should go on, and then I'll put on the coolant overflow tank, and that should help a ton. And then I have the pieces come in full for the surrounding here, so all the way around the engine bay shroud, cover these wires, you know, stuff like that. But anyways, so for the battery, we just gotta remove this. It's a little bit of a pain. Actually, that might be yeah, it doesn't matter. So we're gonna get the nut for that. I think it's a 10, might be smaller. I guess we'll see. All right, so after looking, this pretty much just pulls straight up. And then this is indeed a 10. You can loosen it and then just go all the way up. Same with the other side. Pretty self-explanatory. I should be able to get a rough idea. Oh yeah, that'll definitely fit. That'll definitely fit. Okay, so first thing noticed is it's on. Looks really good. The way Honda's got their wires is a little, you know, I might rotate that ever so slightly, so you can actually see the PRL logo. But I'm gonna remove that bolt and nut for my strut bar because I can't get a socket in there to tighten that one. So that's the first thing I noticed, but that's not PRL's fault. So you get rid of this little one and you get that. So let me fix that quick. All right, there we go. Look at that. It's a little crooked. I ain't gonna lie. Might fix that. Might not. I'm gonna, because it's gonna bug me. Yeah, we're gonna fix that because it's gonna bug me otherwise. Boom. All right, that looks so much better. About as straight as I'm gonna get it. Does suck I had to remove that bolt, and then this just swung up enough to access that. And boom, I wiped the engine bay down a little bit. Probably could have done better, but it's just gonna get dirty again because of winter. But I'd assume we're good by now to do the overflow tank, which is this baby right here. But I'm gonna go do something for about 15-20 minutes and come back, and it should definitely be good. All right, it's been a while, and if it explodes all over me like a fountain, well, so be it. But here's tools you guys are gonna need. Needle nose pliers just to start the line off of the tank to get it loose, and then you can pull it off. You can use a microfiber and vice grips to pinch the line so you don't get air in it. But if you pinch it with your hand and you're just switching the line over from the old tank to a new tank, you shouldn't get enough air for it to be an issue. But if you really feel like it's going to be an issue, when the car is cold, you can turn off your you can take off your radiator cap there where you put your coolant into, and you can turn on your heat and let it bubble out, get all the air out of it. But you'll also need a ratchet with a long extension, a short extension, a 10, and a 14. So let me set up a tripod. I'll show you guys how easy this is. I'd also like to mention I talked about tightening up the 90-degree stem there for the line on the PRL tank. I used a 19mm crescent wrench, so that was the size. But for the OEM tank, you're just gonna grab it and shimmy it, pull it right up. That's literally all it's held on by. So I'm gonna set mine like right there. That should be fine. So if you guys look down there, you guys are gonna see there's a 10 there, a 10 there, and then you're gonna take off this engine mount bolt, which is a 14. I should also mention I have small hands, so when we bolt on these 10s onto the new PRL, you guys may or may not want a magnet to kind of, oops, wrong way. You guys may or may not want a magnet. Be very careful. So these are attached to the frame rail. You guys can tell. Kind of wish I had a longer extension. We're about to do the old extension on an extension here, which I know some people aren't frowned upon, or frown upon that idea, but this whole mounting bracket can go. You guys do not need that anymore, so there's 110. But yeah, make sure that 90-degree on the PRL is tight, because you guys really do not want to be leaking coolant whatsoever. The whole system should be warm. I touched the hottest part of the cat, and it's not hot in the slightest. Not cold, but it's not hot in the slightest. So let's take that bracket out. I'd say between this bracket and the actual tank itself, we should be cutting weight, I would assume, but you never know. So this is a motor mount one. This one's gonna be a little tighter. There we go. Whoops. Gotta be quick prop. Just gotta be careful. Don't want to mess up the bolt. Don't want to break the ratchet either. But the old Harbor Freight Pittsburgh ratchet should be lifetime warranty, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. So yeah, the fact that we're disconnecting the line from the tank right there, right here, instead of here, should not be a massive idea or massive issue. I cannot speak, it's too early. Shouldn't be a massive issue for air. So let's do this. I also have two more things coming for the car. So one of them, like I said, is the upper, as you guys saw, the shrouds there. Alright, so I'm just gonna thread this. I'm not gonna tighten it or anything because realistically I want to be able to move the tank around so I can be able to, you know, tighten these. This is a slight attempt at me getting my car ready for H-Day. I will make a formal announcement on Instagram once tickets are released, but the car will be at H-Day, Maryland. For anybody who would like to see it, it will be there. Ooh, don't lose the bolt. That'd make a bad day searching for that, especially a little 10. Go figure, I go in my dad's toolbox and lo and behold, the 10mm socket's gone. Good news, the long one, that is. Luckily he's got more, so. Oh, that one didn't start. Okay, it's maybe the magnet is a good idea, but you guys know me, skipping steps as always. All that matters, I didn't skip the important one of letting the car cool down. So let's move this from that, and we should be good. I'm gonna tighten the bottom ones first, I think. Oops, wrong way. Is it right here? I am doing the wrong way. That was right the first time. Sure that's threading. It is indeed threading. Okay. Then trying to be careful of the existing coolant tank. Not trying to toss it around too much. Like that. Okay, don't lose my socket. That'd be another funny thing to do, but and good. Alright, so that makes the use of our 10. Assuming I don't lose it here. Alright, of course I did. Alright. I should be able to, I just gotta carefully And then we'll tighten up that 14 and transfer the line over, and then we'll get a funnel, dump the old the current fluid that's in there into that, and that'll be the install. That is literally all you gotta do. I'll probably bleed it off camera, but like I said, it's stupid easy. So, and if you guys want a better video, I'll even link the PRL one. I just don't know where I'm gonna put this. I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know how I'm gonna do it like this, I guess. Line's a little bit stuck there, so that's coming up pretty good. It's a little hard to pinch and pull at the same time because I'm trying to maybe the such an awkward angle. Alright, not bad. A little bit of coolant. You're good. There you go. That's really not that much coolant, so yeah, I guess we're good. A little bit, as you guys can see, a couple drips there and there. Other than that, we not bad. Make sure the line's not leaking and we should be good. Alright, so when you take the cap off this, you also need to transfer this over to the other one. So just do that after you fill the tank with your old coolant. And that is your install. So this is super easy. This is the exact way that PRL installed it as well. So if you guys have any questions, they also have a video up installing this, going through the same process I did. They talk a little bit about doing the recirculating of the system. So that would mean popping this cap right here when it's cold and turning the car on and letting the heat run full blast, full speed heat, and circulating through the system. But realistically, if you keep your finger pinched on that line pretty well, you should have no issue. You'd have more of an issue if you remove the line from that side, which you should never do that. So don't forget to switch that black piece over there. Refill it with the coolant from the old tank. It's the overflow for a reason. You can reuse it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just start the car. Alrighty, let's remote start it. Open up the garage slightly because the car has extra fuel with the tunes, so I'm not trying to gas myself out. Oh, I won't do it because the hood's open. Alright, I forgot. It won't remote start with the hood open. On the line, so should be good. I mean, realistically, you won't know, especially if you have a K2 here, your engine coolant temps will, you know, not be looking too high. You'll know. But the car looks extremely good. I'm going to take it outside. Let it run for a little bit, get some pictures. We'll wipe down that little painted piece up here. You guys see it's streaky because I got a little bit of coolant on it. Alright, so I've bled out the system and I have no issues. So the car is just sitting about where it always sits. So I'm ready to drive and just double check that it is all set, but we should be good. I should also say I got a new cover for my center console. I'm gonna get a full replacement one, but I just got a cover for now. So I love it. It's sick. Looks so much better. But we got two more things to install. We have the engine bay shrouds and we have another mod that goes to the engine. A little out of sight, but it's okay. I'm going to the store. That's the end of this video. Hope you guys all enjoy this big engine bay dress up thing. I think that's the last of the big pieces, really. Besides the valve. Yeah, we'll talk about that a different day. But yeah, that should be all of it. So I'm going to the store. See you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.